It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Los Angeles Rams and the Seattle Seahawks.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
Ball is teed up. Joshua Carney to do the honors. And away we go from Lumen Field. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be second and 12. Milroe from the gun. This is Cox. That's Walker. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Now it's Milroe. And the defender comes away with it. And the Rams get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That right there, my friends, is exactly the kind of pressure and intensity you expect from a defense each of these next 2 snaps as well. They want to keep you pinned right there against your own end zone and force you into a very risky punt.
On second down, a run with Williams. And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. Hey, smash Broncos.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Skips it short of his man, and that brings up 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they were headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
The return begins on their side of midfield. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Go play action here. It's Milroe. Buying some time left. He's going to keep it this time. They get an even 10 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Flushed out of the pocket. Taken in by Noah Fant. And he gets him the first partner, but they are already acting like this one's not going to stand. Let's listen. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long.
Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
From the gun, Milrow. Buys time, rolling right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Got it. Ready?
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
19 Lions. Come on. Ready?
3rd and long for him here. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Drop 50. Drop 50. Ready?
Shotgun now for Milrow. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Hurry, hurry.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Rams' 17-yard line.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Get it. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready?
On 3rd down, Walker.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
Trying for it with Milrow. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going deep this time. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Picked out by Quinion Mitchell.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
You've set it downs for him from the 31.
Let's go now.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Mustang 19, Bronco 80. Go.
To throw, here's Milrow. Ooh, he got hit. Second down coming up. Well, he already has himself. One interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. Warriors 70, 79 Broncos. Ready.
Milrow throwing again now on second down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain. He goes to the hurry up here.
It's third and 7.
Milrow throwing on third down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they come up big on third down there with the sack.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on third down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, first and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. They're going the wrong direction. He's going to be sent backwards to their own 3. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They are facing second down deep on their own end. Here's Jarquez Hunter getting his first look on the ground. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
Cut 19. 7 Pirates.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Throw here, third down. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. That one is not going to get any easier to watch during film study, Brock. Some chances to go down, but instead opting to keep extending the play. And then all of a sudden, in the end zone for a safety.
Yeah, ultimately, there just comes a time where you've got to understand where you are on the field, right? Hey, I'm trying to make a play. That's all great in the middle of the field. But when you're in the danger zone like this, and you could give that defense 2 points and energize the other side, you got to know where you are on the field and just get rid of the ball.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. On the move, past the 40. Into the red zone. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks push this to an 8-point game.
celebrating that run. But you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Rams nothing.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Return starts at the 3. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes second and 12.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Throwing off the play fake. He's going deep! Well, it would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender. He knocked it away. That sets up third down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hey, check that, street. Mustang 19. Ready?
Third and long. They're going to throw. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. First and 10 now from the 46.
First down, Los Angeles.
Ready? Buffalo 86, Cowboy 80. Ready?
They look to throw. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down, play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Here's second and 10 now from the 36.
Roll.
Straight ahead with Williams. Pop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Okay, ready?
Seahawks opting for a fifth DB nickel set for this third down play.
Here we go. Set. Press all 80. 60 Maverick. No street. Ready?
They'll throw. Third and long. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Red. 70 Rangers. Panther 11.
They go with Williams on the counter. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got second and 11. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
60 Eagles. 18 Pioneer. 19 Lion. Dragon 60.
Setting up to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
18 Rattler. Let's go. 7 Pirates. 70. Check smash. Check smash.
To the air on third and long. Short pass brought in. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. They'll motion him out of the backfield.
70, Hawk 70. Warrior 70. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcat, 50.
They're going to throw for it on 4. He finds it beyond the marker. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams make it a one-score game before halftime. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams cut the lead down to just 2.
Rams 7. Joshua Carty to kick.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. He's going to field this at the 2. Jukes away from 1. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the jump.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Bill Rowe from the gun. Looking slant route, complete. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Here's Milroe, first and 10. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
Gain of 15 yards. That's another
18 Cardinal.
First down throw here from Milroe. Able to get it to Edwards. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
This is Walker on second. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. Third down.
That's a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
At the 5-yard line.
Here we go.
Walker now from the gun. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before the half. And the Rams are there, and down he goes. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. So with only a single second remaining, they're going to try a field goal. This from 30 yards out. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that throws the lead to 5. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Ready?
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Come on. Hit! 18 Cardinal, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Come on, 19. 18 Rodney, 18 Hurt.
They'll throw to start the drive. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick. Will take over deep in enemy territory. He's out inside the 30 on the INT. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half. Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Let's go. 18, buy it in.
From the gun, Milrow. Stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Walker reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks push their lead further to start the half. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Nope. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
He fields it from the 8. It's going well so far. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back. 1st and 10 from the 32.
Dragon 60. Here we go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Over the right side is caught by Ferguson. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
It's Hunter on 2nd down. Get some space around midfield. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And the Rams have the first down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
Come on, go.
First down, and they go right back to him. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Empty the backfield and motion him out.
18 rattle.
2nd and 10. Here's a pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
They kick the running back in motion. Third and long for him here. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. They're going to try to throw for it. That's cut beyond the marker. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
Okay, ready?
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat.
From the red zone on 1st. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
Send one of the tight ends in motion right. On the handoff, this is Williams. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Rams shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Go play action here. It's Milrow. Bails out of the pocket quick. He takes it himself. And he will slide down just a little bit shy of getting that first down. But better to avoid the hit. Smart play there. That's going to set up 2nd and 1 at most. Now an inside give to Walker. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Milroe with it on first. Vacates quickly left side. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Got it. Ready?
You're 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Get up. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down. It goes to the hurry-up offense here.
37-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Ready?
Milroe throwing on 3rd down. He gets it to Fant. He has this down to the 34. Offense in the hurry-up here.
It's a gain of 29. And the Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Walker on 1st down. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Brought down by the former Seattle first-rounder Jordan Brooks.
It's a gain of 5.
A humble 5 to 6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
2nd down, Walker's going to get it again. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that 1st down. Picks up 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Staying with Walker. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go, 80.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead. All set now, 1st and 10.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Shotgun now for Milroe. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time.
Positive with that effort. He didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
76.
Milroe now to throw. It's his running back. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll go play action. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Offense up to the line fast.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd down and long.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. Following the false start penalty, here's 3rd down and longer.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
The Rams are set to punt, and he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. He has it at the 22. And he's out of bounds after some great work on that return.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Toss play. This is Walker. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
For a linebacker to make a tackle for loss on a toss play like that, yes, it's about speed, but even more so, Kate, that was a perfect angle he took.
Well, they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Working now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Cup 19. Get it.
3rd and long. Here's Milrow. And put everything he's got behind it. Brought in inside the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks have likely locked up the win right there.
There are a couple different ways now to win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks go up by 19. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. Giving this to Hunter. He's out in the clear. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Williams on the carry. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Hunter on the inside give. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Rams have the first down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Rams hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out.
Here we go.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Rams, 22.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Handoff running left, Walker. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
18, Rattler, 19, target.
They're going to pass it here. Sends this to the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go now. 18, Pioneer.
To the air on 3rd and long. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Trap 60, trap 60.
On the draw, it's Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
70, Timberwolf. Let's go.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally...
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks making a 3-score game in the fourth. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Now they'll try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks push their lead to 18.
40, Rams 22.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
On the ready.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Go. Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos.
They go with Williams on the counter. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. They'll motion him out of the backfield.
18 Cardinals.
2nd down pass play coming. And that one is incomplete. And the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Get it. Cougar 19. Warrior 70. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. That's complete inside the 35. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Going now on 1st down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks make the interception on what is the final play of this game. So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Seattle.